request to attend an upcoming game, see the team's website or ticket booth for information and availability. Don't forget, coming up is Celtics Restaurant Pennant Day. The first 10,000 fans will receive this special Celtics Restaurant Pennant. Take your pennant to school or to basketball camp and show your Celtics pride. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free Lucky the Leprechaun bobblehead. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Celtics along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Kristaps Porzingis.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson, Anunoby out there with Reed. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. And for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Reed.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Tatum. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Reed misses. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Drains it from beyond the arc. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Answer back, the three-pointer offline. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Reed gets the bucket.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Now here's White. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to Philadelphia.
And defensively in that one, they...
In the air, down hard!
Oh, stop.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get Wild fans on the court is your house squad. The Craziest fans will get a feature. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson. He told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. New York's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Celtics trail by 9. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And here are the Knicks now after the basket by Boston. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reed. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's 21 points for D.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
On the wing, Holiday. Brunson covering. To the middle. Tatum down low. Towns on him. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. The three-pointer no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Reed gets the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Celtics trail by 14. Tatum way outside. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Boston has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Entertainment.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum. Reed with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 18. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. Reed's got 30 points.
And, guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Bruce against Tatum. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
One shot.
Number
What a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. And the Celtics with possession here. After the miss 3 from Reed. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offline with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against Cleveland was phenomenal. He scored an incredible number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Tatum. After New York gets the 3, pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. He's looking for Craig and finds him.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Reed driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 35 points for D.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Tatum. The Knicks pull it in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Payne passes to Reed. Beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pritchard gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dan, as you know, and another one.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the #2 spot now.
And GA, every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot.
And Boston has possession after the 3 moments ago from Reed. Pritchard passes to Hauser. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hauser's got 6 points. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Craig. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Good, he hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Pritchard. Last game he had 13. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They get it again. Pass to Kolek. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Reed gets the bucket.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Tatum with it. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. From downtown, that shot off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Looking at the Knicks, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that...
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Knicks.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second. second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Reed in a power forward. Now Reed following the Porzingis miss from deep. Reed against Holiday. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. New York shooting their first free throw of the game.
Reed, one shot.
Ending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And here is Tatum after the three-pointer from Reed. Stolen by Brunson. Reed with it, picked up by Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Reed's got 60.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Tatum finds Holiday. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And Greg, we were talking Jalen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it exciting for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And he's good on the second. The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Porzingis from the top of the key. He buries it.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
Took him no time at all on that one. 67 points for D.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
Number 3, Josh Hart.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Floats one up. And Dadier pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Payne. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he sinks the layup. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Here's Payne. Up and in on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that.
After making some changes, Kate is checked in, and it's Tillman in for Jalen Brown. So for the Knicks, fourth quarter gone right now. 11 feet away. The Knicks pull it in. We've got Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Here's Tillman, defended by McBride. He can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And good, he hits it again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Boston shooting 43% for the game.
That's a sport. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Over to the wing. Right side, Porzingis. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside, White. Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Reed. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Brown. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Reed. Again, what an avalanche.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Reed against Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. They need this. Offensive rebound. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys. Boom! Woo! Wow!
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
1:07 left in the fourth. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Reed. Busted. No good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fires the three. The shot. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown, no good. Reed with it. He's picked up by White. From past the arc. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Reed misses. Tatum passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Sinks the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.